I wanted to share with you guys a comment that was made by Stacy Chapman. It's a two-parter. This is a statement made by her, and she recently posted this. So this is very, very, very brand new. So I wanted to share this with you guys and read this to you guys because it is a little lengthy, but it's small print. So let me get this bigger. There we go. So this is from Stacy Chapman, just recent, okay? She says, we spent the last 8 weeks, besides the obvious, focused on Maisie and Hunter. Cards, talks, walks, hikes, tears, you name it. Yesterday, we successfully dropped them off at the U of I. Hunter was very glad to be back at the fraternity, and Maisie was warming up to the idea, but it was so good to hear all of the girls squeal with delight upon seeing her. It did this mama's heart good to hear it. The support from the University of Idaho and the MPD, ISP, that's the Idaho State Police as well, has been profound. Maisie and Hunter are rock stars, and we couldn't be more proud of them. Their job now is to just be kids. Start where they left off. Keep goals and aspirations in mind. For an update, anything we, Ethan, had is now frozen with the defense. For us, it involves 2 vehicles, E's belongings, I guess, and a nice set of golf clubs. We've met the prosecutors, handled media inquiries, hopefully respectfully, managed, grieved, talked, and continued to try and process our new normal. However, nothing has changed. We spend no time being angry. That's actually good. That we be energy not well spent, or that would be energy not well spent, and it wouldn't change the outcome. We have to look ahead. What we've confirmed, Ethan is who he was because of our family. His foundation was unwavering. He was so loved, he didn't know any different. He was profoundly supported, and our family of 5 was different than others and so very special. He loved unconditionally. He was loyal to all. He was inclusive, carefree, happy, just the best person you could ever meet. The stories are endless and amazing. He touched lives we had no idea existed. Ethan was incredible. We did a good job. We did a great job. We will still do a great job. And as always, we are eternally grateful to so many of you. We can't possibly reply to all of your notes, but we read them all. And your kindness and support means the world to us. And I shall allow the memories to prod me into doing better with all those still living. And that's a quote from Nicholas P. Walterstorff. And it says, "Hearts and heartbroken, Jim and Stacy." Now, let me say this. This is, I think, is a beautiful statement in my personal opinion. This really rings true about the parents themselves. I remember an interview that they had a while back, and they said something that that really stuck with me, right? That really, really stuck with me. And I appreciate you guys saying thank you for reading this 40 Love Style. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. But what I thought was really amazing about these parents, you could tell these are really incredibly loving parents. One thing that they said in this interview, I'm not kidding, and it really struck me because I was like, wow, one day I'm going to be a dad, and I'm going to have children and all this stuff. And the one thing that they said is, when we sent them to college, we were so proud of ourselves because we achieved the unthinkable. We raised good kids that made it to college. And some people are not so lucky, right? To raise good hearted children. And they were like, that was our goal. And we achieved that goal. We were so proud of ourselves when we let them go to college. And we said, now they are going to go forth and just be amazing people. We raised these amazing people. And that was just so dope to hear that. So when I read this statement from Stacy on behalf on behalf of Jim, I literally look at this and go, wow, this is a really great couple. This is a really loving family. They're good parents. They wanted to do good. And they just unfortunately were handed such a terrible tragedy. But this statement alone really says something about Ethan's parents. Really amazing, right? And imagine, too, Ethan is one of triplets. So you can only imagine what the other two of the triplets is feeling right now, right? So again, to the families, to all the families, you could tell they all have kind hearts. They all have been good, right? That they raised their kids right. They were all good kids from what we understand. They didn't deserve this just as much as anybody else. And that's the heartbreaking thing, right? And imagine too, I'll just say this too. Imagine being those Jim and Stacy, and then you're finding out that you're having triplets. Triplets, y'all. Not one, but three. And you got to get ready to raise 3 children at the same time. Do you know how much work that is? That's a whole lot of work, y'all. Twins, nonetheless. A lot of work, right? Imagine. They're sitting there going, we are going to do everything we can to raise these children right? 3 kids at the same time. That's such hardcore, full court press from the time that they're born till they leave to go to college, right? It's a lot of work. And they did that work successfully. So that's why I mean by like, I understand what they were saying. Like, they did so much work to raise these children, so much love and so much attention, and trying to keep the attention on all kids equal. That's a lot of work to do on 3 kids at the same time, right? So it is very heartbreaking to hear, but this also shows to me that they have immensely big hearts. I will say that. And again, my heart and my thoughts and prayers go out to this family. It is I can only imagine, to all these families, of course. I can only imagine what every single last family is dealing with. The only thing that I have not heard yet is a statement from the Kernodles. That's Xana's parents. Yet. Recent, okay? They have made statements in the past. I'm saying as of recently. Obviously, a lot of the parents of the Mogans, Maddie's parents, obviously Kaylee's parents have stepped out and spoken a lot. Now we are hearing Ethan's family speak out. Obviously, they're speaking out right now because of the trial, or at least the hearing that's going to happen tomorrow early in the morning. So hopefully we hear somebody from the Kernodles too. But they might not speak. They might not say anything at all right now because, again, I can only imagine what's going on, right?
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.